Carmen, and I'm teaching my Fit for Life class here for you guys. All you need today is yourself and a chair, and you can work in the chair or out the chair anytime you like. I did bring some cans today, small, medium, and bigger. If you want to add some weight to your workout today, it's totally optional and up to you. I do have a small pair of dumbbells, which I am going to use. And again, you don't need weights for the workout today. You can just use your arms as levers today. I have a sweat towel and some water here next to me. So we're gonna begin with a march. Sitting up nice and tall, pump your arms. So we'll start by just taking some deep breaths here. Just notice how your body feels today. And please make sure you're only doing exercises with me that is right for you and your body today. I don't want anybody to get hurt, but I want you guys to have a good time and feel elevated. Pump your arms. And I just wanted to say, please make sure that your chair isn't a fold-up chair that's going to collapse on you, because we are going to work in and out the chair today. And again, if you don't want to be in, you're not in, you're standing, or you're out the chair when we're in, or reverse that. Good, start to move the arms. Circle them here. Circle your arms, small. If that feels good, make it a little bit bigger. Keep your breaths deep and deliberate, and keep that march. Good. Now do one more. Bring your arms down and see if you can roll your shoulders. Pick them up, roll them down and back. So I had you put your arms down so that you can pay attention to the shoulders and roll those shoulders, moving them. The arms kind of just move with, but the focus is the shoulders. Do 3 more here. Good. Bring back the pump of the arms, elbows moving back and forward, back and forward. You're going to do a 1, 2, 3 tempo. So 1, 2, 3, rise. 1, 2, 3. The knees lifting however high you can get it up. 1, 2, 3. Pump the arm. 1, 2, 3. Pump. 1, 2, 3. Now we don't have music here today, so you can pause the workout right now if you wanted to, and put your favorite playlist on, your favorite record. 1, 2, 3. Pump the arm. Lift the knee a little bit higher now if you're able to. Four more. 1, 2, 3. Pump. 1, 2, 3. 2. Good. All right, so we're going to go for heel marches here. We're going to release the arms down next to us, sit up tall, and we're going to start to lift the arms up and down. See if you can bring your arms a little bit higher. If you feel more comfortable, keep the arms bent. Keep the heel marches here, bringing the toes up to your shins. If you feel comfortable, we start to reach the arms a little bit higher overhead. Notice how that feels. Bend the arms if you prefer. And we'll do 4. 3, sitting up tall through the crown of the head. 2. And 1. Regular march, pump the arms. We're going to lift the knees here. As you lift your knees, you can rotate your chest. You can even reach your arm across that knee to get a rotation here. Still sitting up tall. Let's do 4 more here. reach with your arm to encourage your torso to turn. Last two. Last one. Pick up one leg and hold underneath, creating a sling with your hands if you'd like. And we're just going to kick the leg and bend. And it's any height with the leg. Kick and bend. Now kick and flex. And then relax. Kick and flex. And then relax the foot. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We'll do it to the other side. Create that sling if you'd like, still sitting up tall. And kick the leg, release. Nice. Now add that flex of the foot. Kick and flex, release down. Kick and flex. 2 and 1. Good. So now's the time where we're going to come out of the chair. If you feel more comfortable, stay in your chair and do everything that you can with us. So if you're okay, you're going to come out of the chair, and I'm just moving my chair to create some space. All right, so we're going to march here, pumping the arms. And we'll just stand next to the chair because we might need that chair to help with a little bit of balance. I'm just going to move my chair a little bit over. Keep marching here. Pumping the arms again. Elbows pump back. All right, get ready. You're going to do a step touch. So we're moving laterally, but we're keeping the shoulders and the chest, the hips square. Let's add a shoulder roll. Step roll, step roll. Try to pick that shoulder up and move it. 4, 3, 2. All right, one more. Hold it here. We're going to sit up on back and stand. Now your hands can go on your thighs here. As you sit back, make sure you're not moving your knees forward, but you're actually pushing your bum and your hips back. Good, we'll go a little bit faster here. Down and up. Don't worry about how low you sit. Just push the hips and the bum back. And try to keep your chest lifting. 2 more here. We go back to our step touch. Shoulder rolls. Maybe take a deep breath. Good. We'll do a few more here. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going back to those squats. Feet are wide. So we'll sit and stand. Now, if you feel okay with it this round, reach your arms forward. If you feel comfortable, grab the chair and reach one arm. So whatever was right for you today. Ready? We'll go faster. Down and up. Encourage you to tuck your chin a little bit on the sit to make your neck in alignment. We'll do 4 more here. Last 2. We're going back to the step touch, but just the step touch here. The arms can move, just pumping forward and back. Now, if you have room, we're going to bring this up. So step touch, come up. Step touch, go back. And up. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back. 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're working in the chair, bring it back. 4. You'll be doing the same thing with us. 2 more times. You can pump your arms. You can step touch. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And just make sure you're noticing where all your stuff is, your weights, or whatever you have, the cans, water bottle. Okay, beautiful. So just march for a moment here. Nice deep breath, just noticing how you're feeling. Okay, so we are going to work next to the chair. So if you want to, you can stay in the chair. We're going to try to do some work on the legs and the bum. So here we are next to your chair. Take one hand, put it onto the chair. I'm going to turn my chair in a moment, but take a step back and bend your knees. And it doesn't have to be low, but try to lift the chest. Opposite arm's going to reach up, and we're going to step in. Step back, bend your knees. Again, it does not have to be low. Try to keep your chest up and your torso perpendicular. If you're comfortable with that, we would do 2 arms reaching and lift. Now we're going to stay here and you can work at your own pace. And I'm going to give you the option, whether you're holding the chair or not, to lift the knee when you come up. That's a balance challenge, so work at your own pace. Maybe hover the hand just to create like a little bit of a feel like you're safe there if you need it. And let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, so we're just going to march here for a moment. Just catching breath. We're going to do some hip walk. So we're going to hike the hips here. So lift the hips. Hold the chair if you need to. If you don't need to, move the arms. So you're trying to lift one foot up and move the hip up. Hike the hip. Up and up. Move your arms in whatever manner feels good. If you like, you can move your arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Guys, we're going to go over to the opposite side of the chair now. So I'm just going to move my chair over. And what I'm going to do here is just move my stuff out of the way, all the way to the back there, just so I make sure I don't trip on that stuff. All right, so here we are on the other side of the chair. Again, your hand is here on the chair. You're going to take a step back with the opposite leg and rise. And I'm going to show to the side. So stepping back low doesn't mean you have to go all the way low in a lunge. Just try to keep things pointing to the front. Chest up, knees and toes pointing to the front. And if you liked, we added an arm reach. If you prefer, 2 arms. Inhale, maybe exhale. Nice and tall. Imagine you're balancing a cup on your head. Try to keep the cup from spilling. If you like, guys, we'll add that knee. So just be careful because here comes the balance challenge. We're going to do 6 more. Deep breaths. Last 3. 2 more. And here's your last one here. Okay, so we're going to march. Pump the arms if you like. And then we're going to go back to those hip hikes. Oh, hip hikes, whatever we want to call them. Lift the hip, lift the hip. If you can, lift the foot. So again, you can lift the heel. Try to pick the hip up. And if you can, hold foot. Move the arms if you like. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7. Picking the hip up, trying to work through the side here of your body. 4, 3, 2. Good. We're going to work back in the chair now. So if you prefer, you stay out of your chair. Just going to towel off here. Move those weights. Make sure your equipment, anything you have around you, is out of the way. Let's bring a quick march. March, march. Good. Pump the arms if it makes you work faster in the feet, or put them down, wherever you like. Come on, give me a little bit more speed. And if you can, you're going to go into a run or a sprint here. And remember, if your arms pump, make your feet move faster. Good. I can hear my chairs going at it. Take a deep breath. We do 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Regular march here. Deep breath. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, so just one leg. Let's stamp, stamp, stamp. So you're trying to create the same idea as though you're doing a jump here. Out and in, out and in. Remember, you can go small, go big if you can. Maybe the end of the chair so you can really pump out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, out and in. Now notice where you've put this leg here, this knee right over the ankle. See if you can make kind of in line with your hip, and let's go. Out and in, out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5. Sitting up tall. 3, 2, 1. Good, go back to a regular march. Nice deep breath. All right, from the march, if you can, come with me to a jog. Keep that chest lifted. If you can, come with me from a jog to a sprint. Don't hold your breath here. Deep breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. All right, so we're just going to go heel, heel, toe, toe, arm, and in, out, in. Good. See if you can go heel, heel, toe, toe. Reach the arms, pull in, pull in. Come on, guys, let's do 4 more. Last 3. Try to get your shoulders down as you reach those arms. And last 1. Great. So we're going to work now with some weights if you have. You can grab your hands if you want to. I'm going to grab my little dumbbells here that I have. Remember, you don't need weights for the portion of this exercise. Use your arms and always do what's right for your body. So we're sitting up tall. We're going to bring the weights or the hands underneath the legs. Try your best not to collapse into this move, but lift your chest. And then we're going to lift the arms up. This move can be done with your arms bent. So down and up. Now for those of you who would like to work out of the chair, it's the same move. We're going in for a hip hinge and you're going to lift your weights up. So long spine, and the best thing you can do here is just lengthen the spine through the crown of the head to the tailbone and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift those arms. Let's do 6 more. Pull your belly up and in. 5. So we're working the back here, upper back. 3, squeeze shoulder blades. 2, and 1. Good. We'll do a 1, 2, 3 march. 1, 2, 3, lift. Now I'm putting my hands with my weights on the top of my legs to just add a little bit more load. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to encourage you to start to lift the leg or kick the leg out and flex the foot. 1, 2, 3. So as we give the back a break, we work a little bit into the legs and the core here. 1, 2, 3, lift. 2 more. We go into 1 more set of those flies. So feet can come together, sit up tall, hinge yourself forward, release the arms under, and then we lift. I encourage you, once you've seen, to tuck your chin. And again, for those of you who want to come out with me, a hinge, up and down. Squeezing the shoulder blades, and remember, you can bend your elbows here. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And listen, scoop your belly here. Try to pull the belly button up and in to protect the back. Come on, let's do 6 more. Up and down. 5. Remember, this can get pretty tough because the arms are so long, even if you don't have the weights. Last 1. Great. So we come back into the chair or stay standing. 1, 2, 3, kick up. 1, 2, 3. So as one side kicks up, notice where the other leg comes down. Try to sit up, maybe squeeze the bum. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Works better when you have the 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, for this next part of the exercise, we're going to try to work on some core, but we'll keep moving to keep the heart rate up. So if you have your weights, you can keep them. I'm going to put them away. We're going to work with our bum scooted towards the front of the chair, if you can. I'm just showing you from the side so you can see what I mean. So here you are up here. Your hands and your arms for now can be wrapped around your stomach or over your chest. Okay. So we're going to rotate the shoulder past the knee. I'm not actually getting myself all the way there, but I'm trying. And switch. So rotate and switch. Lifting the knee, trying to move the elbow past the knee. So actually reach your elbow a little bit forward, encouraging the shoulder to move. Now, if you're comfortable with it, you can add a reach with the arm. Scoop the belly. Try to draw the ribs and the hips together. 8 more. Once you've seen again, tuck your chin. 4, 3, 2, great. You're sitting on the edge of the chair, just some quick feet here. All right, again, we're gonna put our hands either on the hips or up at the top. I want you to sit tall, sit tall, and then we're gonna tuck the tailbone and just roll down till you touch the back of the chair and roll up, restack the spine. I'm gonna turn my chair here so you can see what I'm doing from the side. It's just a better view. Hands on the hips, hands on the shoulders. You're up tall, you're tucking your tailbone, you're trying to roll your back around. And then you're gonna come back up, restack your spine. All right, so let's do that a few more times. Try to create length through the spine, tucking the chin as you come down, and then create length as you sit up. If you don't need the arms to help you, you're gonna roll down and roll up. Let's do 6 more here. If you want, add the option of lifting the arms overhead. Chest height, roll the spine. Restack the spine, sit up tall. Let's do here, what do we got? 4 more. And I'm gonna encourage you to put your legs either hips distance apart or knees together. And 2 more, tuck the chin, roll the spine, and try to lengthen it. Last one here. And up. Good. So we've got one more exercise here that we're going to do, and we're going to move our leg up and over, up and in, up and over, up and in. You don't have to go that high. Up and over, up and in. If it helps, move the arms. If it helps, better hold the chair. Up and over, up and in. Let's do 4 more here. 2. Now we're going to stay on one side. Keep the knee soft. Try to circle that knee. Now keep this leg as still as you can. You can keep the knee pretty bent when you do these. You can even straighten the leg a little bit. It's harder. So let's do 6, 5, 4. Try to keep the rest of the body still. 3, 2. Now we're going to reverse. I'm going to bend my knee to start because that long leg is hard. If you feel comfortable, 6 more. Lengthen the leg. 5, 4. Keep breathing. Last 1. Other side. Those are tough. Bend the knee. Circle. Again, you can create a link with your hand here. A sling. Link underneath. Okay, 6 more. Straighten the leg a little more if you can. Watch this side. Make sure it's still. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. I'm going to bend my knee inside this time. All right, here we go. Lengthening the leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so grab a drink of water here. Towel down. And if you'd like, we're going to stand for the next exercises. If you would like to, grab a weight. You need 1 weight for this part. One can. All right. So here we are next to the chair. And again, I'm just going to move my chair because I just want to make sure that I'm in the video here. The weights out the way. All right, so there we go. So we're going to step with the outside leg to the back. Now when you do this, try to keep your hips facing the front. And you can hold the chair here just to help you with your balance. And then we're going to bring the knee up. And the hips are staying as square as you can. You can bend the knees. It's up to you. If you don't need that chair, you're going to let go of the chair. All right, rack your weight up. So your weight is on your shoulder. You can stop when you do this. Weight's on your shoulder, elbows right underneath the weights. Curtsy, knee up. Find your balance. This isn't fast or slow. If you'd like, you're going to add a press with that weighted arm. Again, you don't need to even have the weight in your hand. You can press the arm above your head. We are going to add on, but before we do, let's do 3 more. You guys, you're doing a great job. Last one. Okay, so for your weight, you can either keep it racked right on the shoulder, or you can just release the arm. We're going to go from a knee to shift the weight to the side, back to the knee. Shift the weight, knee. You can step small. So I started with a small step, and now we're making it bigger. And again, imagining you have a coffee cup on your head. Bend the outside leg a little bit if you want for a little more of a lunge, and up. All right, so here we are. We're going to add the weight a little bit, or the arm. So you're going to bring your arm up and down, and out, and in. Let's do 3 more, and then we're going to put the whole thing together. And 1. Okay, so we take a little recovery. Just shake it out. Okay, you ready? So we're here. Remember to use the chair for whatever you need. Rack your weight up if you like with me. Everything's square. You step behind into the curtsy. You press up. You can lower the weight. Shift the weight. Press up. Curtsy. Press. Step to the side. Press. You can also just take the press out. Okay, we're going to do 4 more here about, because everybody working at their own pace here. I say that like there's so many people in front of me. Come on, 3. Last 2. Come on, let's do 2 more here. Curtsy, knee, side, knee. Last 1. Great. So just bring a march in here. Before we do the other side, we're going to do a squat exercise with a Pilates serve. You can do this with your weight or without. Your arms are long enough to do this without them. And again, you bend your arms as much as you need to. Widen up your feet so you're about shoulder distance now, or maybe a little bit even greater than shoulder distance apart. You can take your palms and bring them on facing up with your elbows tucked in. 7, 6, 5. Again, we'll do these at own pace. We'll squat and Pilates serve and rise. Shifting your bum and your hips back, and then the arms are reaching forward. Now, I'm going to suggest that you just tuck your chin as you reach the weight or your arms forward. 3 more. 2. And last one here. All right, so march it out. I'm going to move my chair so that I'm in the video. All right, so here's another opportunity, guys. If you need to, you can sit in your chair and just try your best to do everything that we do. Okay. Hands on the chair if you need for a little help with the balance. You can keep your arm long, or you can rack it immediately here. All right, so just catch our breath. A few more seconds. All right, hold it here. The outside leg into a curtsy. Step behind, try to keep the hips square, and step in. Step stepping behind. Teacup balancing on your head. If you don't need the chair, take it away. But you guys, we are going to add the knee. So maybe a few reps, just try with the chair. And then, almost lost my balance there. Maybe just hover. Curtsy lunge. Press if you like. Let's do 6 more here. Scoop in the belly. Nice deep breath. Last one. Do it here. Okay. So here we are, rack the weight. We step out to the side, a little shift of the weight, back into the knee. Here's an option for you. Heel lift. Just by lifting the heel, you're going to challenge your balance. Maybe put the hand to hover on the chair, or as you step back in the knee lift, just grab the chair. Add the press, and we'll do 6 more. Out and in. Shift the weight, chest up, head with your crown of your head up to the ceiling. Last 3, 2, and 1. We can take a break, and then we're going to do together. Wow, I feel it in my lungs. So march it here, take a recovery. Okay, you guys, you ready? We're going to put them together. This is going to be it for these. Okay, so come over next to the chair. We start with maybe a rack of the arm or the weight, a curtsy, knee if you like, press if you want to. Shift the weight to the side, press, curtsy. Take whatever part of the exercise out that doesn't work for you. I really encourage you today. Every day is different. So for today, do what your body is telling you to do. Listen to your body. I want you guys to be safe and happy in this time, especially. Come on, let's do 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Okay, beautiful. You're going to take a march here. We're going to do that squat and Pilates serve again. I'm just going to come and check in with you guys. How you doing? You good? Okay, we're back. I'm going to go back up here. Okay, march it out. Nice and tall, chest lifting. Okay, so come a little bit away from the chair here. I'm going to move mine a little bit, keep marching for a few seconds here. Okay, because we're going to add a little bit onto this round. Elbows can tuck in, hands can be up. Widen up your feet a little bit here. And we're going to squat and serve. I encourage you, tuck your chin when you squat. Guys, if you like it, this time, step out, step in, out, and in. And with every exercise, you can go faster or you can go slower than me. You can also keep your arms soft. That's a challenge. We reach the arms out here and it creates a challenge in your posture muscles. So you're trying really hard to keep the chest lifted, working very hard. Let's do 4 more. And if you're in the chair, you would step out with one leg and just bring the arms and up or the weight up if you have it. And last one here. Okay, so we're going to come back into the chair to work from the chair again. Remember, stay out if that's your preference today. You can put your weight down or your hands down if you're working with them. Make sure, please, everything's underneath or away so that you're going to stay safe, okay? I'm just going to move my chair back. Woo! 10 times, okay? There we go. Oh, my chair's pretty squeaky here. That's better. Okay, so arms are going to come next to you. Bring your chest through your arms. Palms can press back. So we're going to march, press, release. Palms can face back and lift your chest through your arms as you press them back. 4, 3, 2, marching here. Widen your feet, widen your march. Let's go for vigorous march. For 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, and regular march. Bring it in. Bring your arms long, bring your chest through your arms, palms facing back, and let's go here. Reach, release, reach. Take your arms and reach them not just back, but almost like you want to reach them to the corner of the room, down at the bottom. Down and reach further. 4, 3, pull your belly tight, and 1. Good. March it regular. Widen up your feet, pump your arms, and let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make some noise if you can. There's no one underneath you. Now I lost count, so we'll have to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it back in. So we're going to try to work here with ourselves at the sort of diagonal of the chair here. So if it helps you, just kind of seeing the corner of the chair in between your stance, between your legs here, and you're sitting up tall. All right, so here we go. Just find the position. You there? Okay, so we step out and in. Now bring the opposite arm as you sit out. Take your knee with your foot if you can, okay? Reach, in, and reach, and in. Sitting tall. Maybe squeeze your butt. 4, 3. Now listen here. We're going to bring the leg out and hold. Release your arm down and lift. Up. 6, 5. Do what you can. 4, 3. I'm leaning a little bit back. And that's it. Let's go over to the other side. So you're finding the corner of the chair right in the middle of your stance, in the middle of your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Leg goes out, leg comes in. How far? Wherever you can. But I encourage you to take your knee with your foot. All right? So we're going to go out and in. And we reach the arm. In. Reach it. This arm can move, or you can just put on your leg. Remember, take your knee because we're trying to work the inside of the leg as you step out. 6 more. Try your best to lengthen the spine all the way here. 3, 2. Great. Step the leg out and hold. All right. So maybe don't step so far. You ready? Lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Great. Walk in, center. All right. So we're just going to drop the knees open, and we're going to squeeze the butt. So you can actually see as I squeeze my butt, I go taller. Okay. If that's not comfortable, you just drop your knees wide, okay? Come on, squeeze, release the butt. Now we're gonna bring the arm overhead. So squeeze your butt. Try to squeeze your bum cheeks together, or try to squeeze the sits bones together, whatever works for you. Thinking about it in either of those ways. Press the arms up. Come on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, awesome. Come back to regular march. We're going to do that one more time. Catching your breaths. Okay, when you're ready, you can just put your feet together, drop the knees wide. If you're able to, you're going to put them underneath of your feet together. Your feet. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Squeezing the bum. All right, so this time we add 2 arms, if that's okay. Otherwise, stick with the 1. Squeeze, release, squeeze. 4, 3. Listen, this is the last time we're doing these. I'm going to add on here. Come with me. Arms going to reach to the side, up and down. Now, see if you can keep the butt squeezed the whole time the arms move. 4 more. Up, out, up, in. Squeeze butt. Feel it now. 2 more squeeze. Last one. Okay. March it out. We are going to come out of the chair, but if you don't feel like it, stay here, march wide to get ready for the next exercise. If you're coming out of the chair, we're going to come up. I'm going to move my chair off to the side here. And if you wanted to, you can definitely grab a weight for this next exercise. I'm not going to use my weight. I'm just going to use my arms. All right, so the feet are going to be wide, and if you're in the chair, your feet are wide as well. You're going to reach down and up. I'm going to bend my knee on the leg where I'm reaching towards. I'm going to keep my chest lifting, and I'm trying to hinge here from the hip. If you feel comfortable, widen the stance a little bit more, and we'll do 8 of them, and up. Bending the knee on that leg when you're reaching. 4, 3, okay. Come next to your chair. Take this leg on the outside, hold the chair for a little help, and just kick it up and lower. The supporting leg, keep the knee soft and don't lock the knee. If you can hinge with me, hinge. I'm going to move my chair so I don't kick the wall behind me. Hinge and rise. This is going to be a balance challenge. It's also going to be a challenge for you to be aware of your body. So move slow. If you prefer, put your hand on the chair here. Kick the leg up for 4 more. About 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, so we're just going to kind of shake it out here. Take the same leg back. Bring the hips forward. Bring the hips back. Try to push this hip forward and then bring the hips backwards. Bum pushes back, bum pushes forward and back. We're just stretching. 2 and 1. Excellent. Come over to the other side of your chair here and move anything that's in your way. You're going to hold onto the chair. You're going to take a leg, kick it back. Remember, soften the supporting knee of that leg, okay? If you'd like, we're going to hinge and kick back. I was looking at the camera there, so you see my face, but better if I tuck my chin to get alignment for the back of my neck. Let's do 4 more. Remember, you can put your hand on here, a little bit harder maybe, testing your balance, maybe hover. 2 more. This hand anyway. Okay, take a step back. So I'm going to show you from the side on this one. So I'm not taking a huge step back, but just a little step. Hips and everything square. You can still hold the chair. Push the hips to the front and just bring the bum back. It's like you're trying to push this hip to open it. Squeeze your glutes if it helps you do that. And back. Keeping the hips as square as you can. So we'll do 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we are done with the standing portion. We're just going to come into the chair now to do some stretching. And we did do a lot of stretching as we were going, but now we're just going to focus on the stretching for the end here. So your feet are wide. You're up nice and tall. We're going to reach the opposite arm past the foot. You're going to turn your head and try to open the chest. And then you come up, and we'll do that on the other side here. Try your best not to let your knees move or your hips shift in the chair. I'm actually going to use the outside of my hand to push into my foot and try to open my chest more. You can bend your arm to do that. I'm going to look behind me. The opposite arm, I'm reaching back, but if that's not right for your shoulder, the arm in the back can just rest here on your leg. You can still use the arm in the front to stretch, open the chest. We're going to do 1 more here to the other side. Okay, excellent. You can keep your stance wide. Sit up tall, roll your shoulders backwards, up, back, down. 2, now keep them back there and down. Lift your chest, maybe look up a little bit. Deep breath, don't hold your breath here. And then just release your shoulders, stack you nice and tall with your spine. One arm is going to reach either in front of your face or over your head, and the opposite arm is going to reach down to the ground. Reach and switch sides and reach. Four. Try to create length with your spine as you reach up and over with the arm. Last one. Good. You can walk your feet in. Let's do some ankle rolls. Couldn't think of the name. Reverse. Switch sides. Reverse. Grab underneath your leg. We're just going to kick it up a few times here. Next one, hold, flex point, and release. Opposite side, creating again that sling underneath your leg with your hands. Just kick the leg up. 2 more. Hold the next one up. Point flex. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you can, move towards the front of the chair a little bit. Your knees a little wider than the hips. Sit up tall. So we're going to try to move our back. We're just going to try our best. So grab your hands, and if it works for you, push your palms forward as we do this. They don't even have to be together. Tuck your chin round your back. Try to encourage your back to lengthen with your chin tucked in, the tailbone tucked under. And then you're going to just stack your spine, and you can release your arms down. I'm going to show you from the side again. So we sit up tall. Pushing the arms forward might encourage you to round your back and stretch. So do that if you like. Tuck your chin. Try to grow tall through the crown of the head, all the way to the tailbone. And then rise up tall. We'll do that one more time. Tuck the tailbone under. Reach. Breathe. And sit up tall. Good. So we're just going to move the wrists here. Reverse. Hands can go on your legs or your hips, but sit up tall. Turn your head all the way to one side. Try to let this shoulder on the same side or the opposite side of where you're looking, just gently press it down. Switch. Look to the other side. Center. Now we're going to add the arms with this. So the arms are going to reach chest height. You're going to bring your arms back down, kind of like what we did before, with your palms facing back, reaching. You're going to look to the side, center, look to the other side, and release the arms. And we'll do that twice more. Down and back. Look to any side. Try to keep your jaw parallel. Switch to the other side. And the crown of the head parallel as well. One more time. Don't forget your breaths. Arms come down, ear to the shoulder. Just try to open up the neck. You can release your arms, deep breath. Switch to the other side. Tuck your chin to the chest. Restack, look up, jaw parallel. You can bring your hands over to your legs. Take your eyes only and look over to one side. Deep breath. Look to the center. Take the eyes and look to the opposite side. Look to the center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, and we'll do 2 deep breaths together here. Alright, you guys, thank you for joining me today. This was my Fit for Life class that I teach regularly on a Wednesday at the Mandel JCC in West Hartford, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the workouts. email me and let me know if you've done this class. My email is cerian, CERIAN @mendeljcc.org with double L. And have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon.